Deasia, now top 10 in scoring all time. To watch her go through all these great milestones, what's it like to sit on the sideline and sort of coach her and watch her go through all this?
It's like you go through all these emotions because she's like my daughter, but she's my player, and it's like you're fighting for her, but you also want to be excited about her progress and what she's accomplished. Top 10 in the country to ever play the game in scoring, that's monumental. I can't even put my mind around that right now.
When she's really exploded in the second, third, and fourth quarters, did you feel like your team was getting some momentum off of her play?
Absolutely. I just felt like if it was going to be, it had to be her. Now that she wasn't feeling so well, I just said, we got to figure out how to put one of those things down, because if you don't go, everybody's going to be apprehensive and feel like, well, we'll get the next one. And that's not the case. And so we communicated, and she responded, as she always does.
And Georgia scored 20 and did kind of, the fair-woolly backcourt back again. What's it like having those two?
She's feeling better every game. This young lady that was out for 37 days, and now that she's starting to feel good, it could be interesting how we respond moving forward.
Elena had 10 points in the fourth quarter. What kind of flipped the switch for her in the final time?
What's so fun about Lena is that, we jumped on her hard, and she was like looking all like a little nervous. Then all of a sudden she started laughing out there. And when she started laughing and having fun and flying around, she's a really special player. My thinking with her is stop passing the ball. Go and attack and get to the free throw line because you're a great free throw shooter. And when she started laughing with Deasia, I knew that she was going to start being responsive to what we were asking her.
When you're in a situation where early in the first half, Kyra Wood and Latham were in a little bit of foul trouble, how do you manage that? I noticed that you put Sophie Burrows in a little bit in the front court. What's it like to sort of put her in those situations? And do you sometimes try to steal minutes in some cases?
No, Sophie is playing lots of minutes, and we really value her. The last two games when we came back from 18 points and 19 points, Sophie was in those games. So putting her in, it's a call. Putting Sanaya in, it's just a call. It's not like, oh no, we got to hold off. Sanaya can give you 14 rebounds a game if she had the minutes out there. And so knowing that she's coming in off the bench, it's like you got another starter, but she just doesn't start.
Is that more of a feel thing for you when you look at your bench to bring players in?
No, the fouls got us. And then sometimes the feel. Sometimes when I feel like it's not the good energy that creates the synergy, you got to make some decisions. But our thing was the fouls today.
You feel like the synergy is coming along?
Oh, I know it is. I think that we went up to like 34 minutes team, and so we're still not a complete team because you got to start a game faster than that. And we send videos out to them and how people look when they're being in attack mode. And there was a track runner who really had this intensity of purpose in our face, and I said, this is the kind of look we need to have, and we didn't have that look. And so we're going to have to figure out what's going on with our first quarter. I'm loving the fact that we're doing great in our fourth quarter. Last year was a complete opposite. So we're getting better, but we're not where we need to be. But we're getting closer as we're getting closer to the end of the season.
What was it like to play a game not down by 19 or 18 points like the previous two?
I think that's what we got scared of. We were like, hey, we don't know how to even respond to this kind of game. But, it's really neat to see that, us play bad and still have success. It shows that we can kind of play at all kinds of levels and, down by, up by, not looking good, but yet we still prevail. I'm excited about this young group, and they get along so well. All they care about is what they're going to eat after the game. I said, hurry up and pray so we can. Okay, and that's it's like I got about 13 daughters right now.
Same with us. We'll figure out our food too.
Yeah.
Any more questions for Coach?
Yeah, Coach, I just want to touch on, you talked about Georgia having, a big game and along with Elena. How much is that relief off of your shoulders knowing that Deasia Fair doesn't have to play hero ball all the time?
I love this man named Gino Ariema, and we had a close scrimmage against him at UConn, and he said, you have a very good 1-2-3 punch, and I know that, but hearing it from somebody that's seasoned vet who won multiple national titles says a lot about what we're trying to do. I know that we're really good, and when those three play together, and our bigs do what we need to do, but it hasn't been for a while that they all play well together. I think that we're right where we need to be, getting better.